Welcome in everyone to B&T Sportstalk show. His B works off the rust. Wake up! Let's get into the show. Thank y'all for joining us this Sunday evening as we get into all the happenings of this week in the world of sports. Specifically, we'll be getting into some stuff with our favorite teams, to start. And then we'll talk a little NFL. Why not? We're about a few weeks away from preseason games, and the season will be upon us pretty quickly. And man, it's shaping up to hopefully be a very interesting season. We don't see the same two teams lined up in the Super Bowl again. We'll see. B, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good. I'm on vacation right now, so I can't be mad about life right now.
All right.
Been a minute since I've been on vacation, so I'm taking my little punk ass up to Reno, get a little R&R in. Get some golf in. Went golfing today. Got very frustrated, but what else is new? Yeah, can't complain. How you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm great, man. Just living the dream, living the life. You know what I mean? Just
Living better. Gucci sweater now.
Got a vacation coming up myself, so
Yes,
looking forward to getting out of town for a little bit. But other than that, yeah, man, just another Sunday.
Yep, agreed.
Let's hop into it, man. We got to start with the good, the bad, and the ugly here, especially when we're talking about the NBA free agency. Now, Megan Thee Stallion was picked up. Good job, Clay. But there are a lot of players still out there on the market that have not been signed. Now, some of those players are in question, but one player that is not in question is Mr. Marcus Smart. The Lakers picked up Marcus Smart, a 2-year, $11 million deal after the Wizards bought him out because they have no use for him, as the Wizards are going into, I think, full tank start over rebuild mode. I think they've done this like 5 of the last 7 years, but hopefully it works out this time. But in any case, man, the Lakers get a huge pickup, I think. Marcus Smart has been injured the past couple of seasons, but has a legitimate upside, and at $5 million, $5.5 million a year, probably worth taking a flyer out on. A lot of people talk crap about the Lakers moves, but they've been getting some stuff on consignment, I must say.
Must be nice.
I mean, they're getting other people's throwaways, and not bad throwaway. I mean, the Ayton, Smart, these are guys nobody was talking about at the beginning of free agents because they weren't even available, and yet somehow they are Lakers. So I ain't mad at it, man. I think it's a great pickup.
Yeah, congratulations. While we just sit back and watch everybody get signed, I mean, why not? Look, Marcus Smart for $5 million, and he was bought out. Like, you can't get a better bargain deal out of that. You know what that's like? That's like going to a card show, right? And you got this display case of all this nice, expensive cards, right? But then you go to the value bin, and there's actually a pretty decent card in there that's like, they're selling it for $1, but realistically, it's worth $5.
Yeah.
That's literally what you got Marcus Smart for. He was hurt, wasn't he, for the majority of it?
Yeah, with Memphis. Yep.
Yeah, he got hurt. He's, not a bad deal. And then you guys dropped a couple players too to make room for him.
Yeah, we had to get rid of the only guy I think of note is Jordan Goodwin, who was one of our two-way players who did a really, really good job playing defense last year. So I'm kind of sad to see him go. We also dropped off Shake Milton, who I don't really think saw the light of day. The guy any real court time. Not much last year, so not excited to see Jordan Goodwin go. I thought he really earned himself a spot coming off of being a two-way player and really getting actual playoff minutes, but hopefully he finds a home soon. Warriors pick him up.
Well, why we just holding on to our checks like we're never gonna ride him again. Like, come on, man.
Louise. But let's talk about this a little bit. So there's all this talk within the Warriors camp about one particular player. One player. None other than Jonathan Kuminga. Rumored to have been traded. Folks they've been talking about trading Kuminga for how long now, B? I think it's been a year or so now.
Since the All-Star break.
So, but he's still on the roster. They extended him a restricted, free agent. Sounds like from reports he doesn't want to be there. Sounds like the Warriors don't want him there, but they want to get something good for him. But realistically, after punching his name into the dirt in the past 2 months of the season where he barely even got on the floor, I don't think the value is very high from Kuminga right now. Would, in your opinion, be should the Warriors hold on to him and wait around and try to see if his value improves? Or, in my opinion, they just need to get it done.
I mean, but at this point, what? Like we've squandered every opportunity to trade him. You figured an extension would be signed by now. I mean, technically, they don't have to do anything because he still has. This is his final year, right? So
Yeah.
he's good on that. But it's just like, what do you do? You got a disgruntled player. Let's be honest, he is disgruntled. He doesn't want to. From the sounds of it, he does not want to be there. What do you do at this point?
Dude, I mean, honestly,
I don't even know what the Warriors should do. Like, at this point, they should say, hey, we're packing it in. We're going to run with this team. We're going to see what we got. I mean, when you look at the team when they got Jimmy Butler, they think they only lost, like 10 games? So they had a good record, but, man, they had to really fight and claw out of that position. So are they seeing that as the win and being like, hey, if we have him, there's a legitimate chance where we can get ourselves in a top 5 spot with this roster? But I don't see the Warriors as a top 5 team right now.
I mean, that's the interesting part is, do they see Kuminga as being a part of a championship team? You know what I mean? And if not, then I think they should really consider what's available and try to make the most of what they have, because right about now, one of the big things that the Warriors are lacking is, one, a bench. Okay, that's the biggest thing, right?
A free agent?
Yeah, that and yeah, and they have some youth, but most of the youth they have, there's not a ton of athleticism on the roster. You know, you guys don't have a lot of guys who can run up and down the floor, and you know, you don't have that alley-oop threat, which in my opinion, if
it's
you
Kuminga.
got well, that's what I'm saying, though. He doesn't play. Like, Kerr doesn't play him. So, like, something has to change. Either team management is going to decide to play this guy and build some value in him so you can actually trade him, or you're going to trade him now. Because it makes no sense to not play him at all, get to the end of the season, and then go, hey, does anybody want Jonathan Kuminga? It's like, you didn't even want to play him. So his value is going to be low. Wow.
Nobody wants him right now.
Yeah,
like, there's no use for him.
Yeah, well, you crapped on his value. You crapped on his value by not playing him. You know,
first of all, he shouldn't have gotten hurt. Let's just put it out there.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking.
Like,
but the fact of the matter is, yes, the Warriors have not played Kuminga. That's one thing. You knew it was happening when the Kuminga got hurt. They went out and said, we need to get somebody. We're going after Jimmy Butler. Yeah. They got him. They started winning. It forced Kuminga out of the lineup. The same thing happened with Moody, right? Moody was starting to elevate his game. He gets hurt. Hasn't, had a very up and down season in regards to that there. So they went with what was working for them. And at the time, it was Curry, Podziemski, Draymond, Butler, and
Post coming off the bench, I think.
Post coming off the bench, right?
Yeah.
And look, when Post had a really good regular season, and then when the lights got bright,
he
disappeared.
Yeah.
He turned into Quaker Oats, to say the least. So are they expecting a big jump from Quentin Post in season 2? I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to tell. Trace Jackson Davis, are you going to start him, kind of being the more athletic center? For his size, he's pretty athletic. Is he dominant? No, but kind of fits in a little bit to what the Warriors are going to try to do. And then, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure out where Kuminga is going to fall into.
Well, dude,
he's not a 2. He's not a 2.
Right, but my thing is, and I think something that has to change with the culture of how the Warriors are moving here is, you're either going to lean into these young guys and get them time and try to make them incorporate them as a part of what you're doing, or you're going to get rid of them and replace them with older players who are in win now mode. You had an opportunity. Just open the door. You had an opportunity to get to take a hard look at guys like Bradley Beal, right?
They're going to let him go to the Clippers.
Right. There are guys that have been on the market, guys that have been available that possibly the Warriors, even though they have limited flexibility cap-wise, can go out and try to get, right? So, it just seems like the Warriors have not been willing to do that, or at least from what we can tell. They haven't heard any really rumblings of the Warriors signing anyone. And they haven't made any changes at all to their roster on a team where Kerr doesn't even want to play half of your roster because half your roster is young. Half your roster, you just talked about Trace Jackson Davis, Kuminga. Moody actually got some good minutes, I think. Pod's got some good minutes. Yep. You have some other guys. You need a little bit more depth, and I think that's what the league is looking for. Now, there's an opportunity to bring back DeAnthony Melton, right? You guys have an opportunity to bring him back. right? You know,
and you know what? He was great for the Warriors.
Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they shipped him off for what, Dennis Schroeder? How'd that work out?
Yeah, and he's re-sign him. But my thing is, don't let Jonathan Kuminga hold you up from doing that. Like, if he's causing a problem, then just move on, or sit down and tell him, sorry, bro, you're playing here. We're keeping you in the season. Just
everybody good over there?
Yeah, but you know, it's just, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, if you're not going to play these guys, fine. Let's talk to management. Ship them off. Let's bring in some old OGs. Go get Horford. Go get these other older guys. And then thank you, Jason. Close the door, please.
Thanks, Jason.
And then once that's done, okay, now we're moving in the right direction. Instead, it's like we draft all these guys, we got all these draft picks, these new guys, but then the moment they don't start playing well, the moment they get injured, all of a sudden they're out of the rotation. You don't want to play them anymore. Yep. And you can't lean on your starters that heavily because they're old, one, right? Then you need them to last the whole season. You know, and two, it's just it's unfair to ask Steph Curry. Not saying he can't do it, but it's unfair to ask Steph Curry to put on a backpack at this stage in his career for the entire season. Maybe the playoffs, but not the whole season. Like, you need somebody else you need other guys to step up. And it just seems like the Warriors have not found, I guess, whatever they think is the perfect fit for their roster.
Well, we're going to just run with our team. Just right into the goddamn ground, man.
What do you think about Russell Westbrook?
I mean, at this point, hell yeah, we're picking him up. Let that man anchor the second unit.
Yeah, I'd do it.
That's not a bad option for the Warriors to look at. If you're gonna start Brandon Podziemski, have Russell Westbrook come off the bench, and that man still has a motor that doesn't want to stop.
Yeah, I mean, man. I would, like I said, there are some guys that the Warriors can take flyers out on, and hopefully they get something done. But
at this point, it's like it's
really
too late
bad,
for this.
man.
At this point, you know what I'm saying? It's like why even do anything at this point? You know, you're getting ready to head into training camp within what, about a month or so?
Yeah, roughly.
Maybe a month and a half from now. So why do it now? Yeah. You had every opportunity to do it. There's no need to do it now.
Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, it's a tough spot to be in. I don't think there were any other real signings other than Bradley Beal deciding to go to the Clippers, which is a freaking mistake. Why do these players always go to the Clippers? Like, what is it? I mean, they don't. The Clippers don't win anything. Everybody, we know that at this point, right? How long has it been? We're going on year 7 of almost year 6 or 7 of the Kawhi, experiment.
That's not working.
That hasn't worked because Kawhi can't stay healthy. We all know this, right? Okay. Then they had Paul George, also cannot stay healthy. Then you had James Harden, who he can stay healthy, but he's not going to do anything. He's not going to anchor the team to win a championship. And then now you've got Bradley Beal, another guard who can shoot, very limited, although not terrible, but probably a little limited on the defensive end of the ball. I don't know why people migrate to the Clippers other than for a check. They look like they might be good every season for the past 6 years, but they haven't done anything. They haven't done crap.
They haven't done cadiddle. So no, I mean, but they get paid, and that's what the players want, right? They want a payday, so they get it. It's just you just have to go to a really bad team.
It's stupid. I mean, and they look good at times. I'm not saying I think they have a good coach there. They have some players. It just doesn't work because the best player on your roster is not available.
No,
it's just not available. So if the best guy on your roster is not available, forget it. It's not happening.
I don't know. That's going to be an interesting work out there between him, Bradley Beal. Who else?
They got rid of Norman Powell, so they traded him.
I was shocked by that, man. That was a good, him and Batum kind of anchoring everything here.
Yeah.
That was a nice little combo punch there, and then you just said, we're going to get rid of it.
Yeah, it sounds like they may be bringing Chris Paul back for a
retirement
farewell tour.
No, I thought he was still with the Spurs.
No, he's a free agent, dude.
Well, shit, bring him back to the Warriors.
Be like, just sign anybody.
Just sign anybody, man. I'm just taking anybody at this point, man.
I just want to know that you working, Dunleavy. We just want to know that you actually on the phone doing something.
I mean, besides making phone calls and everything else, man, like to your family members, let us know if there's anything that you guys plan on doing. And if you want to say, hey, we're gonna ride with this team, then
just come out and say that. Yeah,
we're riding with it.
Just come out and say it, because right about now, again, I feel for you, because it does suck. It's kind of like other teams are trying to get better. Houston has gotten better. The Nuggets have gotten better. OKC, they re-signed everybody.
Yeah,
they said
we're bringing everybody back.
Blank check to everyone, and then they extended J-Dub, and the SGA got the extension earlier, I think last year. They was like, we taking everybody. Nobody's leaving this team, and so I don't know if you in the West, you either getting better or you getting left behind. That's the bottom line.
Yep. Well, right now we're behind. So I mean, I don't know what to do right now. I still got baseball to focus on, and I guess the summer league, but I've really lost focus on the summer league right now.
Oh well, there's nothing to watch. All the stars are gone, and it's over now. But
yeah, now we're just watching an AAU game right now.
Not even.
I'm watching CYO basketball at the moment right now. Just really skilled.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna change the pace up a little bit and jump into the NFL. Now I know we're a little early, but we're gonna try to keep it going so that we cover the NFL getting into the season. Look, the NFL, once it starts up, it's gonna be everything, everywhere, all the time, because that's what the NFL does. Probably gonna have some extra games in the middle of Timbuktu somewhere this season. Probably gonna have a game every single week of Thanksgiving week, like we did last year. So as we know, the NFL dominates. So we won't take time. Let's go over it. We actually got our fantasy league coming up soon. So
yeah, we do.
Pick up.
Just confirm you're still in. Yeah. Nope, your camera's not there though.
Don't worry about it.
There you are.
But yeah, so we want to take a look. We want to take some time this week and look at QBs, NFL quarterbacks going into next season. Who we got as being at the top of the pecking order as far as just overall points. Who we think is going to put up most points, most passes, touchdowns, and who we think has the most value fantasy wise, man. So we got a little list together we're going to talk about and have some fun with. Hopefully y'all get a chance to join in. I'm sure there's some fantasy folks out there who are warming up a little bit, getting ready, to get into it and, hopefully win something. I am not going to win anything, but I'm glad to be a part of the discussion.
Before we get into it, we're going to talk about the 10 through 1, right? Because we're going, 10 through 1?
10 to 1. 10 to 1.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is the executives, coaches, scouts, all of that. Top 10 quarterbacks in the league. And then we'll give our list right after this. Number 10 was Baker Mayfield.
All right. I like that.
Number 9 was Jalen Hurts. Last year, he was an honorable mention. That was kind of shocking.
Who?
Number 8, Jared Goff.
Okay.
Number 7, Justin Herbert. I'm really trying to figure that one out. Number 6, Matthew Stafford. Makes sense. Number 5, Jaden Daniels. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. 3, Joey B. Number 2, Josh Allen. And number 1, none other than Kermit the Frog himself, Patrick Mahomes.
All right. Well, then my list is going to be way different.
Mine is way different.
So we're going to start from 10. We're going to start from 10. Am I going first or you going first?
You go first. All
right. So here's a surprising one. I'm starting number 10. My number 10 is Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is going to be he's a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong.
Oh man!
But
look,
not
expecting that from you.
Wow. But let's be clear, man. That they had a great season. His numbers were very subpar last year. They didn't do anything offensively outside of re-signing offensive linemen. Their defense is what carried through most of the game. I don't see a situation where Patrick Mahomes... Hey, he's still top 10. I don't see a situation where Patrick Mahomes...
way to justify that right now.
I don't see a situation where Patrick Mahomes takes the top off the league again. I'm not saying they won't win games. I'm just saying numbers-wise, touchdowns, everything. I think this is going to be another down year for him compared to what we saw the past 5. So there's some... And we're talking about a draft, fantasy draft. I already had to do it on my team. It didn't work out very well last year at all. So let's move forward to some other guys.
Just blazing right
Let's
now.
go.
That was a shocker. I know we talked about doing that. I am blown away that you have Patrick Mahomes as the 10th best quarterback in the league right now.
I'm thinking about fantasy too, man. I'm combining them all together. I'm doing fantasy. I'm thinking touchdowns and yards, all that. That's how I'm crunching my numbers, y'all. So Pat, I'm putting Pat at 10. So that's where I got him.
Damn, we're gonna clip that. I was not ready for that.
Hey,
all right.
I'm not saying he's definitely a top 3 quarterback in the league. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying if we're talking about fantasy, if we're talking about yards, if we're talking about touchdowns. Pat, I don't think Pat's gonna be.
I'm just kind of looking at it from an all-around aspect, right? Like, yeah, fantasy, but then also like where he kind of stands in the pecking order of the league. I was not expecting 10, but yeah, man, it's our picks. That's why this can't be any better than Pick'em Dummy. So we're gonna go with it there. All right, number 10 for me. I actually have Brock Purdy in the top 10. In this here. The man is an established quarterback in the league, and nobody wants to admit it. I know we give him a lot of hard slack for what he's done, but the man wins when he's out there. Obviously, last year was a little different. You had Brandon Ayuk really didn't want to be there. You had one receiver getting shot. Debo, was MIA. George Kittle barely saw the ball. Christian McCaffrey was out for most of the year. So flash forward to now, he is going to have his top running back, but what sucks is he lost both of his wide receivers, both of them on the PUP list. Brandon Ayuk and God, why am I blanking on the kid? Ricky Pearsall. But the man can win, and I'm not going to discourage that from him. I expect him to use his targets, and then don't forget about Jawan Jennings, right? That man kind of wants out right now.
He wants a trade.
Right, or they pay him, and I think what's crazy and I know now we're gonna get real off topic, but notice how he wanted to get more money or be traded, and then literally in 2 days after that, the Niners released that both of their receivers are on the PUP list. You know what Jawan Jennings said? He was like, "Hey man, we're gonna sit here and I know what's about to go down. I want my money now." Yeah, you're gonna. I'm not mad about that.
You're gonna renegotiate my contract because you don't have any other options.
Purdy's poopty. Bruce, you weren't here. We're going over our top 10 quarterbacks, fantasy league, fantasy, and in the league as well. Taj, why don't you remind everybody who number 10 is?
I have Patrick Mahomes, and again, I'm saying Pat had a down year. They didn't really do much of that offense to improve it, although they did have
Rice is now in some deep water too.
Yeah, so I think this will be another down year for Pat. Not to say they won't win games. I just think it'll be a down year. And again, I'm thinking fantasy. I'm thinking yards, touchdowns. You got a year older Travis Kelce coming in who was kind of ho-hum last year. They just haven't done anything to really revitalize that offense, and they need to do that, and it hasn't happened yet. So I got Pat at number 10.
I got Purdy top 10, hitting the number 10 spot right now. And Bruce, Mahomes is number 10. Wow, trust me, we all had that same reaction. But in any case, all right. And then he called Purdy the Austin Reeves of the NFL. I don't know. It's a little. What do you think?
No, I don't think so, because Austin Reeves is a white guy in a black league, and Brock Purdy's a white guy in the NFL. So I don't think he could be the Austin Reeves, because Brock Purdy's played in Super Bowls. Like, he's legitimately been a winning quarterback. Austin Reeves is very young and hasn't done a lot.
It's not. I mean, look at his body of work, right? He takes over a team, takes him to the conference championship, blows out his elbow. The next year they go to the Super Bowl. He's won. I'm not mistaken that. But, I mean, he didn't have a lot of his weapons last year consistently. So we'll see what that turns out to this year. But let's get into number 9. Who you got number 9?
All right. Number 9, I got Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
Holy shnikes.
Another guy.
Our list is way off.
Another guy. I'm just trying to get clips at this point. Another guy who I think has been playing very well, playing above his chops, in my opinion. They've had 2 good seasons where he had an opportunity to play in the Super Bowl, and I think, again, this is another guy that I'm thinking is going to be in a down year.
Damn.
I mean, these guys are playing. Jared Goff's played so awesome. He's played the best he's ever played in his entire career the past few seasons. And I'm saying he's peaked. I'm saying that I don't know if he could continue to repeat that. You saw it happen to what's his face? Kirk Cousins. Same thing happened to Kirk Cousins. Had some very, very great years, and then just started to go into a down.
I would say he had some okay years. I wouldn't say they were great, but in any case, hey, it's our list. It's our list.
I mean, what's the difference between what Detroit did and what the Vikings did?
You're not wrong either. They both got eliminated early.
Yeah. So
all right, number 9, Jaden Daniels for me. Great first year. But I'm not really sold to put him in any higher than that. I think number 9 is a pretty good landing spot for him here. Year 2, with all the adjustments on film, he did get an extra receiver in Deebo Samuel. So most of that talent is still around him. But, what changes is he going to make in year 2 now that the league has all the film on him here? I expect him to kind of be a little bit of a fall off, but not so much there. But I really don't like putting, year 2 quarterbacks any higher than 9 or 10, just because it's 1 year, right? And we've seen 1 year flash in the pans and then they disappear. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to be that, but that's not a guy I would put ahead of any of these quarterbacks that we have here right now. So number 9 for me is going to be Jaden Daniels. Again, a dual threat quarterback, which is the league is going to get, a little more consistent with here, but I don't see him, I need to show me a year this year. Cause he's with Juju. No, he is not her cousin. Put Mahomes with golf weapons. That seems legit. And Bruce says those lenses need changes with your list.
Oh, my list is going to get worse. I'm not even tripping, man.
I love it.
It's going to get worse before it gets better. So let's keep going. Number 8.
Number 8. We got number 8.
Number 8, I got Baker Mayfield. Because, if you need a backup quarterback on your fantasy team, I love Baker Mayfield. He puts up all types of numbers every single time I pick him up. So, but no, Baker Mayfield, I think, he's always an underrated guy. Always plays with a chip on his shoulder. I thought they lost so many games by 1 point, 1 or 2 points, with some pretty good talent. So, So no, I'm gonna definitely I'm gonna give him a nod, give him the opportunity to be in the wild card again because Detroit,
I think they're gonna win the division.
Yeah, they'll win the division. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're in the South, not the North. They're in the South.
Play anybody. Saints.
Saints. You gonna get Bruce started. I got Mahomes, or not Mahomes. I got Baker Mayfield number 8 as well. I think that's the perfect landing spot for him. Ever since he's been in Tampa Bay, he's gotten better and better each and every year here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I everything you hit on was spot on. The man is a gunslinger. I think expect a bigger year from Bucky Irving too, so that might take a little bit off of him here. But yeah, I like Baker Mayfield in that number 8 spot here. I think every point you hit on was perfect for that there. I mean, dude, the guy had a 106 pass rating, threw for 4,500 yards.
He throws some interceptions. That's his Achilles heel. But other than that,
he only has 16.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right. 16's a pretty good number.
Yeah, it's a pretty good number.
You know what? Now that you look at it a little more, there's only 2 quarterbacks in the league last year that threw 16 interceptions. It was him and Kirk Cousins. And Kirk Cousins threw most of those in 3 games. If you haven't watched the documentary of Quarterback Season 2 yet.
Oh, man.
Oh, Falcons aren't winning the division. Are you kidding me? We don't know what Michael Penix is going to do. Bruce says the Falcons are winning the division. Well, we're going to talk about divisions later on, but right now we're just trying to get through quarterbacks, which it seems like it's going to be quite the episode here.
Again, I'm just saying for next year. I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes isn't better than these guys. I'm just talking about for this upcoming season. I just don't think Pat's going to be at the top by the time the next season ends. That's all. Number 7, I got Matthew Stafford. I think this is his last hurrah. This is the last chance for Matthew Stafford. They added some weapons. Obviously, he's got Nuka. I can't even say his name right. Puka. Thank you.
I got you, bro. I got
you. Who was a revelation. They added your boy, or not my boy. What's his face?
That's your boy, yeah. Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. So you got 2 guys who are later in their career looking to do something. I thought the Rams kind of did the best they could within that division, but that division is ripe for the taking with them. The Niners, the Seahawks have obviously taken a step backwards, so there's an opportunity for that team to be better, and I think Stafford can definitely take advantage of that.
Bruce, we're in July, but the NFL started this. They put out this list, so now we're putting out our list, which is pretty wild here. We went over the list of all executive coaches, scouts, how they rank the top 10 quarterbacks. So now we're doing it. So
Bruce, let us know what you want to talk about. We'll talk about it.
No, well, okay. So who you have?
Once we're done with the list, at least.
Who you at number 7?
Matthew Stafford.
Okay, I got Jordan Love, number 7. A lot of big improvement from here. I thought he was pretty solid down the stretch here for them, and kind of got into a good rhythm towards the end of the season here. I expect kind of a big step up this year, especially with Josh Jacobs, Watson. Who's the kid I'm blinking on? Watson? Is it Watson? Yeah.
Who's that?
The receiver. I really like where the Packers are going with this. He really kind of had a slow start, but took off with it there. I expect him to find that consistency, kind of what you saw from, our favorite quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Hey, Bruce, knock it off with the Clark shooting. I regret that. At least his list has a legitimate chance. But I got Jordan Love sitting in the 7 hole here because you can see the progress he's making, kind of like an Aaron Rodgers here through all of that as well. So I do expect that to take place. Give me Jordan Love, 7th in the league. What do you got 6-wise?
I'm actually taking Jordan Love at the 6th spot. I think I'm all about the young quarterbacks, as you'll see as my list continues, and I want to see these young quarterbacks come in and just thrive. And I think Jordan Love has been taking those steps forward, and I think he's going to continue to take those steps forward. The guy can, I think, really shown that he is a legitimate quarterback in the league. And I just want to see the next step, bro. I want to see the next step.
I hear. All right. Bruce, we're going to talk about that WNBA All-Star game. I didn't mind it. I mean, at least it was sold out.
I'll be honest,
paying OnlyFans girls that she retires. He wasn't paying her enough. Number 6, I got Jared Goff in the 6th spot this year. I think, with Amon-Ra St. Brown, David Montgomery, Laporta, and then you get A.J. Hutchinson back on the defensive end here. It's going to light a little bit of a spark in there. I think being the best team in the league was a good taste, and then after Washington came in and smoked them out of the gym or out of the stadium, I think that left a bad taste in their mouth. And I think Jared Goff is going to come back just throwing that thing, and he's got a coach that really just lets him be a good coach, man. You can't fault him for that. So God damn it, Jared Goff number 6. Jesus Christ!
It's all good.
All right, top 5, we made it.
Top 5, we made it.
Oh, God, I can't wait to see who's in your top 5.
Let's do we want to hit the chat, or do you want to wait till after we?
Bruce hit on the Lakers signing washed up Marcus Smart.
We
definitely
talked
about that. Shannon Sharp paying OnlyFans. We'll get into that, and then WNBA All-Star Game. We're gonna dive into that. Bruce is probably like pulling his ears out here in this top 5 list.
Yeah, that's fine.
We need to hear his top 5.
So my number 5 is Jalen Hurts, man. I think the dude is just not getting enough credit for what he did last season. He was just out. Did you say he was just outside the top 10 in the year before? Honorable mention. I think he's a guy that still has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder and really wants to be, or is, in my opinion, at the top 5 in the league. I just don't think a lot of folks look at him that way. So I think he'll come into the season with a little bit more of a chip on his shoulder. He definitely has the weapons to get it done with A.J. Brown. So I think he's going to come in and really get after it, and he'll be a guy who will be in the top 5 passing and touchlaps this year.
All right. I agree with you on that. He is top 5 for me as well. He does get a lot of slack for, he doesn't get a lot of credit for what he does. And I know they got that tush push. They do have the defense carried. You're right, they did, but the man still had a pretty solid year in my books here. And again, they were run heavy with Saquon Barkley, so it took a lot of pressure. But when they needed a deep ball, I think Jalen Hurts was one of the more accurate quarterbacks when it came to the deep ball there. So I think, number 5, I think he's cracked it. Kind of getting kind of getting Philly into that upper echelon. We're going in and just smoking the Kansas City Chiefs out of there. So yeah, Jalen Hurts cracking the top 5. Who you got number 4?
I got Josh Allen. So Josh Allen, definitely, MVP of the league last year, obviously.
Damn, okay.
Man's been doing everything other than, cooking breakfast for the team and giving them Gatorade. So, I mean, he's kind of been he's been really the head of the snake for that Bills offense. I think he's going to continue to do that, and we'll kind of have to do that going forward. And I don't see them taking too far of a step back. Even though they did, unfortunately, were not able to make it to the Super Bowl last season. I think he's got a great opportunity to do that this season. So I think he's going to continue to be one of the better quarterbacks. So I got him at number 4.
All right, you know what? I got him at number 4 too. I have Josh Allen. I'm messing this up right now. I got Josh Allen in the number 4 spot. I think what he did with that roster was very impressive, but it does still show. I mean, they picked up Amari Cooper towards the end of the year, but I think they just may need a little more here in regards to that. I don't know if he repeats what he did. It was an MVP calibrated season, but I think when we get into the top 3, we could probably all agree. I don't know about your top 3 with Mahomes being down at number 10, but at least in my top 3, it's any one of these guys can still get it done here. So yeah, let's get into this top 3. Who's number 3 for you, T?
Lamar Jackson. I think year after year, regular season, best quarterback. Last year, he was one drop pass away from being in the championship game. So, what happened? What? Why you made that face?
Because Bruce put the top quarterbacks in the league. He got Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Stafford, and Goff. You mean to tell me you prefer Matthew Stafford or Jared Goff over Lamar Jackson? You explain yourself, Bruce. Wow, that's no better than putting Patrick Mahomes in the number 10 spot. Not to throw you out there like that.
It's all good. It's all good. So Lamar Jackson, complete dual threat. He's a guy that can get it done with his legs, likes to do it with his arm. I don't think you could really argue his numbers. He's been the best numbers-wise quarterback the past few years, I think. So I got him at top 3. Would have put him higher, but I want to give some other guys a chance to grow. But Lamar Jackson, definitely. Fantasy or otherwise. Numbers, touchdowns, he's a guy that's definitely going to get the job done. And he's a durable quarterback. He's a guy that has been able to play.
Dude, no lie. I thought you called him a adorable quarterback. It was durable quarterback.
Excuse me, durable.
I apologize. I thought you called him adorable.
Not durable. Sorry.
All right. I have him at number. Hey, stop it. I have him at number 3 as well, right? And Bruce, this is where I have to get on you about this. Lamar Jackson threw for 4,100 yards, had a passer rating of 119. 41 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. 4 interceptions. That's wild.
Yeah.
He's a top 3 quarterback. Yeah, is he a great regular season quarterback? He is. When it gets to the playoffs, things get a little different.
And he didn't play that bad, in the playoff game. Okay?
It literally took Mark
Andrews.
I'm all over
Mark
Andrews to sit there and drop a ball that he
gave himself a hug
any other day. Yeah, he literally gave himself a hug. I mean, Lamar Jackson, yes, top 3 in the league right now, fantasy-wise. He may even be probably the number 1 quarterback in fantasy. He's right. He's choked in the playoffs here. But the man doesn't have a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a number 1 wide receiver.
Look,
Rashad Bateman is not a number 1 wide receiver. He got Derrick Henry finally. They're switching tight ends between Likely and Andrews. And he's still making it work.
Bruce, you just called Jalen Hurts overrated, but then you say that that Lamar Jackson will never be in the Super. I mean, look, everybody else has failed if they're not named Patrick Mahomes. Honestly,
that's true too.
So I mean, everybody's in the same boat as Lamar Jackson. Honestly, Jalen Hurts got the job done. Even with his running back not having a great game in the Super Bowl, it was really they're really relying on him to throw the ball. and he came through.
Number Bruce, I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait for this season to start.
All right, here we go.
What is it? Hopkins? Yeah, we'll get into that later. I can't wait for this. Who's your number 2? Because it's definitely Mahomes.
No. So my number 2 is Joe Burrow. I got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's going to be on a come-up this year. This is going to be a top year for Joe Burrow just because he's got the talent. They have the talent and offense around him. Numbers-wise, I'm not saying Joe Burrow's going to win the Super Bowl or anything, but be honest with you, as far as being ahead of the other quarterbacks, numbers-wise, and getting it done, I think Joe Burrow's it's gonna happen. Last year they dealt with a lot of injuries. They had an extremely rough start at like 1-5 or whatever it is. I don't think that's gonna happen this season. And just for him being on the field throughout the season, which hopefully happens, knock on wood, I think you'll see this guy. He's gonna be right there, top 3 touchdowns, yards, and they'll find themselves back in the playoffs again.
All right, I got number 2, Patrick Mahomes. I got Patty Mahomes in the number 2 spot. And for every reason why you have him in the number 10 makes me have him in the number 2. And that's the only reason why is because there was no one on that roster. And if it wasn't for all those damn drop balls that we saw earlier in the year, who knows? But the fact that he still took the number 1 seed, went on to get to the Super Bowl here. Again, got a little exposed by a really good defense by the Eagles. But the fact that he took a mediocre team, and come on, team, we can be honest, that was a mediocre roster.
Yeah, it was. No, it is. I agree.
And absolutely carried them all the way to the Super Bowl, has him at number 2 for me because of that reason. Regular season wise, again, I agree with you. I don't think he did much in the regular season that would, for me, put him at number 1. But the fact of the matter is this league goes through Kansas City, whether we like it or not, and you as a Raider fan know that as well.
Yeah.
He's proven it since he's gotten into the league. Honestly, the Chiefs have, ever since Tyreek left, I don't think the Chiefs have really had that dominant of a roster, right? Can we agree to that?
Not necessarily. Especially they've really been just a Swiss Army knife of a team where they just kind of figure out how to get it done. And a lot of that starts with Pat Mahomes. So I'm not taking that away from him. I'm just saying this upcoming season, Travis Kelce's getting older. Unless they really start infusing that offense with something, it's just going to be another down year from the quarterback position for Pat.
All right. Who's your number 1?
Number 1. Now I'm really gonna just blow it all up today. Number 1 is Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels. I love it. I love the way the kid plays, man. They got Deebo Samuels over there, boy. Washington is about to blow up. I'm talking these guys averaging 50 damn points a game. I'm picking Jaden Daniels to just have himself a stellar season. I love it. I'm just having fun, man.
Man, I love that. That is a great list.
Having fun. It's gonna be great, man. Come on. Deebo Samuel in a contract season. He about to go crazy, man. Come on. He's in a contract, man.
The boy is fat as well. I don't know what they feed in Washington, but man, that boy's eating in Washington. That is a gutsy call. You know what? That's crazy. That's like me saying Caitlin Clark's going to shoot 50%.
Hey, man. Hey, look. That's what you say until you play this team and they drop 40 on you. I'm telling you. That's what you say. This team. It's the same thing that happened with C.J. Stroud, baby. Remember when C.J. Stroud went ballistic with Houston a couple years ago
for his rookie year.
So hey, look. These types of things happen, man. I'm telling you. Jay Daniels, another year under his belt. He's got another weapon. Let's go.
Bruce called Deebo. He got Ice Cube. He more looks like Ice Cube's son. His Ice Cube's son was skinny as hell, and that boy got big.
Oh, no. Ice Cube's son big, man. He big dude.
All right. Number 1 for me, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was throwing absolute dimes all over the field, yet couldn't win a game. The man was sacked all but 9 times. And now you see what he does, because I think before last year, he was one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the league with that line, right? He gets a little bit of protection and damn near threw for 5,000 yards. Yeah. Yet the Bengals were the Bengals and found ways to lose.
They sure did.
And you cannot fault Joe Burrow for that.
Yeah.
You can't fault him for that at all there. You can't. So I think going into the season, he is the best quarterback in the league. Yeah. I honestly think he's the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Fantasy-wise, maybe not the number one choice because obviously your dual threat quarterbacks will go high. But when you look at it, when you need consistency, I'm going Joe Burrow.
Oh, yes, for sure. Oh, man.
Hold on. Bruce, Burrow's not losing the first 5 games. The Bengals are losing the first 5 games. Burrow does his thing. I don't see a game last year from the regular season that would lead me to believe otherwise. He was consistent all the way through. Man, Lamar Jackson threw picks in the fourth quarter. I'm used to that.
That don't bother me. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, don't bother me.
Bruce, you talked about
too many of it.
You talked about this before the show, and Bruce actually brought it up. The Commanders still might not even play because they might not have the same name.
I mean, we weren't going to talk about it, but since we're bringing it up, I mean, are we going to get back to the Washington Redskins?
I mean, look. First off, can we stop trying to rewind stuff? I don't know if anybody is aware of this, but time moves forward. Time don't go backwards, guys. Time never goes backwards.
Everyone just got done calling them the Commanders. We can't make the switch again.
All us old people, we love the 90s. The 90s was a great time. It was awesome. I enjoyed being a kid and a teenager and growing up in the 90s. But I can't go back. I got to do what I got to do going forward. So can we stop with this? We want to go back to something. We can't go back. There's no time machine. There's no way. It's not possible. Besides, I'm not trying to only be sweeping floors. I'm just going to put it like that. I'm going to answer
Bruce's question right now. Joe Burrow threw 5 interceptions in the fourth quarter, which was as many as Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson combined. I got you on that. But he also had 12 touchdowns in the final quarter as well. So the man, look, yeah, he threw picks, but he also got in the end zone too. So again, and he's got one receiver. He's got one legitimate weapon on there. And that's a pretty good weapon in Jamar Chase. But after that, I mean, T. Higgins coming off of injury, really down year. I don't expect that being the case this year.
Oh, they're going to put up points, man.
Oh,
there's going to be an offense happening.
You know what? We need a Bengals Commanders/Redskins matchup.
Dude, I still remember Jamar Chase putting up a 50 spot in fantasy last year, bro.
Hey, Bruce, I'll be the first one to tell you when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But at the same time, his stats still don't lie about that there. Yeah. Remember, we're including fantasy into this.
Thank you. Yes, welcome, that's right, Bruce. Finally, something me and Bruce can agree upon. No, you cannot go back to anything. You can't.
No, he said thank you about Burrow.
Oh no! He said go back to something is possible. No, we can't go back. No, we're not going backwards.
Back to the future.
We can't go back. No going back. It's impossible.
Right. Well, that was fun. I would say that was enjoyable. You starting this top 10 list with Patrick Mahomes.
I had to make it interesting, baby. We gotta make it interesting.
I'm telling you, man, this is why we do the show, because we just say
you never know what the hell
you never know what's gonna be happening. You know what I'm
saying?
You weren't expecting me to say Caitlin Clark was gonna shoot 50% from 3.
I knew it wasn't gonna happen.
I said it anyway.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's all good.
I mean, she damn near has to be lights out for the rest of the year for even that.
Is she even gonna play anymore? Like, seriously?
I don't know. She's still hurt.
Yeah, whatever. She's I don't know what's happening. Who hit her? Somebody try trip her in the hallway?
I don't know.
Need to get on the court.
Speaking of the WNBA, let's talk about it. So All-Star game was this weekend. Pretty good. I mean, look, it was a turnout. They sold it out, which was great. It was a very high-scoring game. No defense like the men's game. Team Collier beat Team Clark 151-131. But here's what I want to discuss here. All right, you know me. I love the WNBA. I love women's sports. I'm all for it. Bruce, you call Clayton Clark overrated one more time, I'm quitting this show. But don't do it. I'm just joking. I'm not quitting the show. They wore a T-shirt. Did you hear about that?
What T-shirt they were? What did it say?
Okay, so
I wasn't watching. I'll be honest.
Obviously, the WNBA is starting to get pretty popular.
Okay.
In regards to that there. So it's working. But all the players on the court wore a shirt that said pay her what she is owed.
Oh, they talk about Clayton Clark? What's her name?
No,
Caitlin
no, no,
Clark?
no. The entire All-Star roster.
Wait.
The entire All-Star roster.
Wait. Hold on. Can we stop having this dumbass conversation? But I'm not trying to be rude when I say this. But damn it.
Pay us what you owe us was the correct term.
Your league is growing. Like,
yes.
Literally just now. Like, it just started growing. It's growing. The money's finally running in. You guys are flying private jets for certain teams. Getting your own facilities for certain teams.
Getting your own shoes.
Asia Wilson. I'm sure Angel Reese. We talked about Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese rocked the new the new meme or me bound. She trademarked it. Man.
Good for her. So everybody's taking advantage of the situation and finding ways to make money. Yep. What are you talking about? The league made 100% more than it did the year prior. Pay you what you deserve. There was no money. There was no money to pay you. What are they supposed to do? They're supposed to. The NBA was subsidizing. The NBA subsidizes the WNBA. The WNBA has not ran in the green in forever.
Until after this year. When everything is revenue, then after this year they will go
Don't waste your time complaining now. Go get the money. Don't forget the t-shirt. Put something on the t-shirt that people could buy. You understand what I'm saying? They're not getting the point. It's marketing, baby. Don't complain about it. Get with it. Even people talk about the theme between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, right? A lot of people on this side, a lot of people on that side. But you know what it's doing for both sides? It's making money.
Yep.
Angel Reese is getting paid. Caitlin Clark is getting paid. Everybody else at WNBA is like, no, you need to look at what they doing. You need to build your marketing. Build your brand. Because that's how the whole thing is going to get paid. So we deserve, a few people deserve because a few people getting paid. Yeah. Everybody else is just in line behind it. Even in the NBA, everybody deserve. What you talking about? We got players getting cut in the NBA left and right. It happens all the time.
You know how long it took for the NBA just to get their money like this? Like, you know how long it took for
30 years?
The WNBA is having their biggest season ever, right? With you can throw the Valkyrie as being part of it. You finally got players that are well more than deserving to be marketed, right?
Yeah.
Sabrina
Inowasku,
right? Won the 3-point contest. That was fun to watch. It would have been
great player.
Caitlin Clark in it. She's a great player. There's a lot of good players in the league now, right? But just because it's happening now doesn't mean you're going to get paid now. Bruce makes a great comment. They want to raise on a debt. They literally, if the NBA wanted to, they say pay us back that money that we've been given to you, right? But the NBA's not going to do that. They got plenty of money on their own.
Right.
They're doing this to help the women's game out, get to that level, right?
Right.
And now you're getting to that level all in one season, right? You just announced you got three expansion teams happening. One going back to Detroit that left. All right. When's the last time you seen an NBA team just had people franchises leave and then come back?
Absolutely.
The Vancouver Grizzlies ain't coming back.
They sure ain't. And that's my point, man. It's like whenever things are good, this is when we grow, not when we complain. There's no reason to complain because it's growing. And I feel like, I don't know what that is, bro. That's hella weird. It's like, look. It's like me and you, be like it's like you playing off your credit card, right? Like you pay your credit card off, you be like, damn man, I gotta get this thing down. I'm trying to really use this to do something. I want to buy a house, I want to buy a car. And then you get to the very end where you just about to make the last payment and you go, you know what? Why the fuck did they charge me all this interest? I'm so mad that they charged me all this interest. You know what? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, dummy, make the last payment and then go do what you need to do. Like be done with it. You've arrived. Keep growing, baby. Like, there's no way you can overnight grow a league like that. You're finally seeing it grow. Lean into the growth. Don't fight against it. Nobody's holding y'all back. You can't get extra money and then complain about it. You can't be like, oh no, I'm so mad that we making more money than we ever have in the past 10 years. No, dummy. You're supposed to say thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to the games. Thank you for ingratiating yourself in our league. Yep. Like, they're taking the wrong standpoint. And I'm not saying that just because they women. The men have to do the same thing. The men have to go into the league saying, yeah, we play for the greatest fans in the world. Yeah, I appreciate the fans in my building. You hear it all the time. So what's up with the women? Why y'all being mad? Just turn and look at the people in the crowd. Wave.
Like you said.
What the fuck are you complaining about?
Last year, Caitlin Clark got all the hate in the world, right? When she literally helped sell out arenas and even forced teams to move games to an NBA arena because there was such a demand to see her. And then this year, you've got actually probably your best product to date in my books, right? You've got
the league ain't been, that WNBA ain't been good since the first 3 to 5 years. Like, its inaugural few years. And that was it. Like, the first 5 or so years, man. After that, it dwindled. It kept dwindling.
So if that's the case, bring the Sacramento Monarchs back. They're the only one to win a championship in that stupid ass arena up in Sacramento anyways. So bring them back
that was rude.
As well. And my point, what's your point? You hate the Kings.
Yeah, I don't care about the Kings.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen's
got
a banner Bruce Springsteen's got a banner in there before the Sacramento Kings have a championship banner in there. So let that be known. I've been in that arena before. Go look up in the rafters.
Oh man, yeah.
In any case, all I'm saying is, look, again, your response is correct. You have teams that are just gonna be raking in money after this year, right? Hey, you guys, thank you for believing in this product. Thank you for coming out to this.
Saying
that's all. Like, that's what makes fans saying, "Hey, all right, we got it. Like, we're good." Instead, you guys are gonna. I get it. The protests stand for what you believe in, but you guys just got popular, like at a level that the WNBA hasn't seen. And that's all it is, man. Like, that's all it is just, hey, wait till next year. Wait until maybe you get a better TV deal than what you got right now, right? Maybe there are more games on a regular on a weekly night, right?
Yeah, on a regular basis.
ESPN carries nationally televised NBA games Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturday, and now Sundays. You know why? Such a demand for the league. You need to get to that point in order for that money to come in. That's all it is. That's all it is.
I don't get it, man. You just got to give it a chance to grow. And it's like everybody just wants what they want right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want it all right now. But the league is a business. The league is not just how good you play. It's not just, oh, I'm really good in the WNBA, so I deserve more money. Yeah, you're going to get more money based on how much your league produces. And the league ain't been producing. So the 1 year it produces, we going to complain about it? No! That's the wrong take, baby. You got to make the money grow. You got to say, man, I'm so happy everybody's here. Just like we was talking about. Don't get in there and get... Don't throw a party and then cry. Come on now. That's literally what's happening. They'll throw a party and then everybody get there and they cry. No. Be happy. Have fun. The All-Star game is an opportunity for you to celebrate the growth of your league.
That's literally what it is.
Don't go in there and droop and cry. What the hell that gonna do? But nobody want to hear that. We want to see you play.
Right? Nobody's getting mad about Paige Bucher's probably making more money than anybody else. But when Caitlin Clark came in the league, that was a problem. Like,
I don't know.
We could talk about this all night. We really can.
We could.
But the fact of the matter is, look, you guys have now a really good product, and this is not a good look to sit there and demand this money right away. Do you go to your job and find out that the company made $1 million, and do you see that shit right back in your bank account? Absolutely not. No. You know when we may see it? Probably maybe 2 or 3 years.
A bonus, possibly.
Hey, maybe a possible bonus. Hey, here's for us in this world is like, hey, here's $50. Congratulations. Thanks for working your ass off. Well, we can't wait for you to do it next year. It's gonna take a couple of years for that money to really sink in like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Like it's and again, I keep saying the same thing, but you have to understand that when you're growing something and you're getting the steady growth, you got to lean into that, because you cannot allow for your league to die on a hill of we deserve something. Because in the business, no one deserves anything.
Damn, Bruce, you still throwing that Caitlin Clark stuff, that shade in the air. Like, she proves you wrong.
Elon Musk doesn't deserve $500 billion.
You got it.
He's not the greatest person. It's not about deserve. When it comes to business, it's about you got to find a way to grow and make it. That's it. So let's stop playing that game. Okay, we're in America. Come on, you're gonna have to make some money to get some money. That's the only way the thing is gonna work.
Hey, you want to hear something hella funny right now? I was trying to scroll up to the chat to see if I missed anything, and I'm on my computer, and I literally thought like swiping up was gonna make my phone messages go up, and it didn't move.
Dang.
It's been a long day, man. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. I'm running on fumes here.
You just got off the driving range too, man.
I know, man. And I'm watching the Open in just the highlights of it, and I'm like, damn, if I was golfing and there were people standing around when I was hitting them, I'm guaranteed I'm killing somebody with some of my shanks.
I'm telling you, man.
You gonna have to put up barriers if I'm golfing in the pros.
And I stopped watching golf a little while after Tiger Woods. I'm gonna be honest with you, but man, it was fun. It was fun to see guys, all the OGs, like what was it, VJ Singh and all the other guys used to go in.
Jim Furyk. Yeah, Jim Furyk. Yeah, it was a good one.
So, I can't even think what's his name? The fat guy, the fat blonde guy.
John Daly.
You go.
Gripping
that guy.
That boy was smoke, drink, and shoot a 63.
That was an era I enjoyed watching. There's nothing like the late 90s sports wise and even the early 2000s.
Hell yeah.
I was watching Serena, the beginning of the Williams sisters, Tiger Woods dominating, Kobe Bryant getting started in the lead, the Lakers winning their first championship in 2000-2001, and even the Raiders had a nice little run there in the early 2000s. So it's just, It was a fun time, man. It was a fun time.
Golf is trash right now. My golf game is definitely trash right now. I'm gonna be happy if I even play. I need one fairway drive, and I'm gonna be like, I might drive the cart off the golf course and be like, all right, I'm out.
I know nothing about golf. Nothing. I could do a mini golf, but
I could take a serious nap after watching golf. I'll tell you that. No wonder I've been yawning this entire time. It's been on in the background.
Yeah, well, it is boring because you don't have the. Do you remember what it used to be like when they be out there? People be hollering and screaming after every shot. After every shot, now it's just like, golf clap.
Yeah, Live is good. Live is like how they have two different kinds of wrestling, like WWE and now like these sister ones.
Yeah.
That's what golf has, two different kind of professional levels here. Live and then the PGA Tour. It's wild. Live, dude, they pay a ton of money to these golfers.
Yeah.
And they basically kind of let it, I wouldn't say let it get to the Happy Gilmore stages, but
it's close. They just smash the crap out of the ball.
It's pretty loud there at a Live tournament, but I'm not saying go watch it because I haven't seen it on TV yet. But we got anything else? Is there anything else that we missed?
Man,
I'm trying to think.
I think we covered it, man, for the most part.
Let me ask you this, T. So last night I was with my brother and a few friends here. As we were, they threw a little surprise birthday party for me. I was not expecting that when I walked through that door. But
there you go.
They were taught. We talked about Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion, right?
Yeah.
And then we were talking about how long it was going to last. How long do you think that relationship lasts?
I'm gonna go with like I think what she's gonna ride with him through the season for sure. Because
where's Let Kaminga go?
Oh, they did?
What?
Let's look it up. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate it. How did they let him go though? I thought they signed him to a restricted contract. I don't see anything about him being let go, bro. I see a failed trade between them and the Bulls.
Yeah.
That was a couple of days ago.
Oh, this shit just came out actually on... Yeah.
So they're just releasing him?
Jonathan King does not want to return to the Warriors.
Oh, well, we know that already.
Yeah.
Okay. So then he's basically...
He said I did not say that. Bro, look at your comment right above it. It says Warriors let Kaminga go.
Yeah.
Or unless you mean it in a different term, because if you do, then that's one thing. But when I read that, you made it sound like they were letting his ass go.
Yeah, I thought you meant they released him or something.
We just came to a complete stop in the show.
Bruce, what are you doing to us?
Oh, he said, I'm begging the
world. Oh my God. Well, then can you start with that? What the hell?
He said, Warriors let Kaminga. I'm like, how did my phone has not got off yet?
B's like, well, damn, who they trading for? Give me something.
Yo, on a real wild note here, have you seen the video populate of the CEO of major company at a Coldplay concert?
My man tried to do the whole he tried to do the Homer Simpson in the bushes and he failed miserably. I like how they did the weird thing where they just kind of was like, oh, and he kind of like he tried to bend down beneath the little bar, trying like we couldn't see his big ass.
Oh my God, man. Dude, that was one of the wildest things I've ever seen, and I'm so glad social media just lit this up. Have you seen some of the memes that are out there?
Dude, did you see? There was a game. I don't know if it was like a soccer game or if it was a baseball game or something, where they did a cam based on it.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
And the cam with people hugged up, and they just jet in different directions once the camera hit them.
They had an AI one. I'm not a fan of AI, but this was funny as hell. They had one with Patrick Mahomes as the guy, and the lady was the refs holding each other. I was dead. I was like,
that was so stupid. This fool at the concert. And
look, man,
what are you doing, bro?
Hold on.
What are you doing?
CEO busted at Coldplay concert.
No, I seen it, man. It is crazy. Honestly, it's absolutely it's hilarious.
Look, man,
just to see them trying to escape an impossible situation is funny enough.
Astronomer, CEO, right? Oh, look, that sounds like a really fancy business and everything, right? You're a CEO. First of all, what are you doing shouldn't you be in a suite where you can't be seen? Especially if you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing?
Dude, he was standing up. And they weren't even in it wasn't even like a casual. It was like he was fully draped.
Yo, they was wrapped up on
my boy had
like
he had an arm on had his arm on a cup. Like he was in there. And it's just like, bro, what? And by the way, B, if you're at a stadium and they bring up the cam, I'm pretty sure they weren't the first ones on the cam.
No, right? They weren't. They were the last ones.
Right. So they saw that this was what was happening. But they still stayed there, booed up. You know what I'm saying? At a Coldplay concert, at a damn arena, it looked like, outdoor arena, where the damn Jumbotron is like, humongous. Man, they stupid, man.
Here's, you know what I do?
He deserves what he gets.
You're gonna laugh at this. Like when me and my sister go to any sporting event, right? Like we know the Giants have the kiss cam. Anytime they do like this whole couple thing, I get up and walk. I ain't trying to be caught with that, man.
Dude.
I'm like, this is no awkward moments. It's my sister. I love her to death, but we ain't gonna be put in that position where it's like, everyone's gonna have fun. I'm walking up. I'm like, nope, we're not gonna get. No one's pointing the camera at us. I'm getting up and leaving.
No, man.
You saw that they were moving that camera around, and you knew that you were not in a place.
That's time. That's when you go for a bathroom break. They should have been like, just disappear until it.
Until the concert continues.
Just the gall and just courageousness of this group of these two. They just was like, we don't care, and now they do. And then
all of a sudden, now he wants to blame Coldplay for this. Like
Coldplay, you stupid.
They were like, you're the one getting involved with it, not us.
You paid me to mess your life up, okay? So leave me out of it, dumbass.
He just ruined everything. Went to a Coldplay concert. Next day, got divorced.
Hell yeah, Coldplay was like, we got a whole song about this. We ready. Got an album lined up based on this whole situation. Thank you for the content.
Those petty memes, the petty videos. I was just like, as long as it doesn't involve me, I'm laughing my ass off. Like you deserved every bit of that, bro.
Yep,
every bit of it. So
absolutely,
you got it. Bruce, thanks for being a top fan, man. We just seen this pop up on our feed.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, brother.
For that, so we really appreciate you, Bruce, and we really really do enjoy having you in the chat, even though, you're just taking jabs at Lamar Jackson for no apparent reason.
Taking jabs at everybody. Lakers.
I like it. I take jabs at everybody all the time. I also will admit when I'm wrong. So, I mean, look, I did it with Joe Burrow. Bruce, if you want to admit it, man, I'll forgive you for it. But if you don't, and he wins the MVP and we get to the Super Bowl, I'm going to be all over your ass. Believe that.
We'll see what happens.
I know. He's making fun of us. We're talking about it in July, but goddamn, the first preseason game is in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We have the Canton, Ohio game, which I don't think why are we glorifying that?
Canton, Ohio, what, the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you missed the putt. You suck.
Nobody cares anymore. All right, folks. Well,
what do we got?
I think
anything else?
I think that's it. Bruce just wants to comment on Clay. Says he loves the buns. That's great.
Meg the Stallion posted a video of them working out. He's literally helping her up do the doing the pull-ups. His hands are all over her ass. I'm like, no wonder, man. Well, I'm jealous of you.
I'm telling you, it'll last a year. I think she'll at least want for her to be at the games as his girl. I think is a fun thing to do. So I think that's what she'll do for this next season. We'll see what happens after that.
Yeah, I wonder if Kyrie Irving's going to try to mess that up.
Kyrie Irving? Why would he care?
Because he's Kyrie Irving.
He don't care about Megan Thee Stallion, man. He been married. He been with the same girl for how long now?
I don't know.
Yeah, he locked in, man. He ain't worried about that. Kyrie good, man. He good.
Man, I wish I could hit the golf ball like this. I hit it and it's just, man, things got a mind of its own sometimes.
I'm not even gonna try.
Nah, it's just like these guys are hitting it straight, hella far, and my shit is like GPS lost.
I hit myself in the damn face with a golf ball.
If I hit myself in the face with a golf ball, dude, like after hitting it, I'm going to retire.
Cool. Just quit, man. Just quit.
I probably should.
Yeah, man. Well, I think that's all. What you got? You got something else?
No, I'm just gonna hold up my list. I don't know if it's gonna come through. Shit. Maybe. There it is. Take a screenshot of that. There it is.
There it is. You wrote it down?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. You should write yours down.
I did. I wrote it on my computer screen.
Oh, my bad.
I just typed it. Baby. Come on now. Join the new world order. All right.
I still write checks at the grocery store, okay?
Oh, the hell you not. They don't even take checks. They even take checks at the grocery store anymore?
I don't. I'll go find out. I got to go to the grocery store in a little bit. I'm going to go find out.
Hey, you guys take checks? They'll be like, yeah, I'm sorry. They'll be like, what? A what? You
know, like, what?
A what?
I'm like, hey, that self-express lane. Can I write a check here?
They'll be like, no, we don't do that anymore. Sorry. All right. Thank you, Bruce, for being in the chat, keeping us going. We appreciate it. Hopefully, the Warriors will find something to do with Kuminga, and we'll see y'all. Well, actually, we're still working out the details on the show this coming Sunday. I will be out of town, so we will provide an update as soon as we know. But other than that, man, y'all enjoy yourselves. Had a wonderful, wonderful Sunday evening, and man, peace.
Peace.